gimmicks before we came in here, like the Undertaker's gimmicks, John Cena's gimmicks. What would you say for was like your favorite gimmick that you've seen?
Well, as we were talking about before, probably Taker. Like, and just how no one questioned when he changed. Like,
yeah, it's the best.
Like, he was dead man for ages. Like, it'd take him like 3 hours to get to the ring.
Yeah.
And then, like, out of nowhere, he just comes out as like the American badass riding Harley, and everyone's just like, "Fuck yeah, Undertaker!" Like, if it was anybody else, everyone
still taking just as long to get to the ring.
Yeah, but you just get to the ring and ride around it for 3 hours, burn all the fuel.
They had to like fucking just build special ramps at certain events for that motherfucker to ride his bike down. There was like I think it might have been WrestleMania 17, but it's just like this fucking runway, man. That was like so fucking long, and it's just all these motherfuckers have to walk down this like 2-kilometer path to get to the ring. So the Undertaker can like, ride down it. Like, fuck me dead, man.
Yeah, can you imagine seeing that? Like, getting there on the day and just being like, fuck.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, what? Like, imagine it like Royal Rumble is that far. It's like 30 seconds between blokes. You'd have like 4 cunts still walking to the ring.
Yeah, you gotta like pre-walk. We'll get you here.
Take the shuttle bus.
Yeah, fuck. You'd have to, fucking. What topics did we cover in the WWE episode, Ned?
I'm not even sure.
I feel like the WWE episode might have been where we just kind of chatted shit about WWE.
Yeah, it was just kind of a random conversation.
I'm trying to think about my favorite gimmick. It's got to be the Undertaker as well, but I'm trying to think of a different one other than that. Do you have any that in your mind, Ned? While I think about fucking gimmicks?
No, nothing that like immediately springs to mind.
You're a big John Cena fan, so
yeah.
You were the what would you call?
But nothing from like he didn't do anything particularly like crazy kind of thing. Like the battle rap stuff was like okay kind of thing. It's one of those things. It's like okay as a kid, but then like you grow up and gain an appreciation for like good rappers, which we're like probably going to discuss later. And then you go back and listen to it, and you're like, all right, this is very subpar.
Was also like his battle rapping like wrestlers that have no rap technique whatsoever. Like there was like a rap battle of him and Kurt Angle.
It's also one of those things as well. Hang on, because like that was around the time of what age or like year would you say that was? Like early 2000s kind of thing.
Yeah, probably
where
like
he came on the scene and was doing that. When did 8 Mile?
Probably like
when did 8 Mile come out?
Early to mid, I reckon.
8 Mile came out way before that, right?
Yeah.
8 Mile came out when I was a kid.
I'm pretty sure it was like probably like early 2000s because like when Cena come in and he like changed the belt and shit, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?" Like,
that was mad though, the spinner.
Yeah, but I was like, "What the fuck?" And then he like started doing shit rap battles, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I like sort of started tuning out to watching wrestling, but like everything from like sort of Cena and that beforehand, like I just watched religiously. Like it'd like go to pay-per-view or whatever, and because like we didn't have Foxtel and shit, as soon as it come out on DVD, bro, I was like at Big W buying that shit, and then I'd just go home and just sit there for like 4 hours just watching the fucking TV.
As John Cena though, the only wrestler potentially just to always wear jeans. Well, except for like when he first started, he wore like the original wrestling tights, but then just went from there to jeans.
Jean shorts, but
shorts.
Yeah, they're like 3/4.
Yeah, 3/4 shorts too.
They were. Then they got a little bit shorter, and he put knee pads underneath them. And
I mean, probably don't wear 3/4 shorts as a grown ass man.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
And more to the point, just like don't make like the most uncomfortable clothing to sweat.
Oh, dude, the worst.
Your gimmick, like how much you reckon he regrets that shit? Because like if you notice like after a while,
sweatbands.
After like that whole where he like put the spinners on everything like that, and then he moved to what I was talking about before, where he had that like weird affinity with the military phase.
Yeah,
he changed his shorts to like a weird like camo like cargo short almost, as if like fuck, maybe this is some more breathable material.
No, it's still just terrible.
Nah, man.
Shit.
Yeah,
the strangest, the absolute strangest. I'm trying to think of like some crazy moments. We're talking about the TLC match between I think it was Edge Christian. For some reason, I feel like Rhino was in the match.
I think it was 8 people.
Yeah, there was
the one that you're thinking of. Rhino was in a tag team with somebody, but I don't know who it was.
Chris Jericho, potentially?
Yes.
Yeah, because I know they were in it, but I feel like something happened to their team and they just weren't super involved in it. Because you remember Rhino just tackled some motherfucker through something at like every given moment. He didn't like. I don't remember watching him wrestle a match. Rhino. I just remember him. He would come out, tackle someone into a table usually that the Dudleys had set up and hadn't used for some reason. Like the Dudleys would just be like, we'll just put this table in the corner here. It's a good spot for it. Next thing, like, Rhino's just fucking full speed tackling a motherfucker through it.
And then he just leaves.
Yeah, and then you just wouldn't see him again until the next time he had to tackle someone.
Yeah.
Like, did he ever wrestle a match?
I'm not even sure. Hey, I literally only have memories of him tackling people.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone in the comments could reach out and let us know if Rhino ever wrestled a match, ever had a title. Because to me, I don't think he did.
It's like the only thing you could have held would have been like the hardcore championship.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Like, that was
tackling someone through a table.
Yeah, and like that shit was wild. Like they just
dude.
He was just like lose the belt in their sleep. Like,
the 24/7 one.
Yeah, someone to get
sick.
Someone to get like a ref and call him like backstage and kind of be
Yeah.
like asleep. And he'd like put his hand on him. And the ref's like, 1, 2, 3. He's like win the belt and grab the belt and fuck off.
What?
That might
I've never
actually
seen that.
That might actually be the coolest thing that they did. It was just like a little pre-recorded segment, obviously, but it was it was called like when the hardcore title went 24/7. They just had like all these segments that would play throughout like Raw and SmackDown, and it would just be like like fucking someone in the supermarket just with a hardcore title, just doing some shopping, and someone would just like run up with a ref, pin them.
Yeah, like
just the weirdest shit, man. But it was so fucking funny.
Can you imagine seeing that as well? Just like doing your regular shopping and just like,
what are they doing?
It's like, is that Batista? Like, why is he here in full wrestling attire? Like in his fucking full cut fucking budgie smugglers. Like,
what's he doing?
What's happening right now?
Why did he hold that belt?
Yeah, why did he throw that cunt into the freezer?
Yeah.
And they just, oh my god.
I believe on the WWE episode, I spoke about Stone Cold and Booker T fighting in a supermarket. That's not all. I looked up that segment since then. They fought in a confessional.
Yes.
Fuck, where else did they fight?
A bingo hall?
Yeah, bingo. Like this,
that's like one of the stupidest fucking scenes of all time. It's just cut into Booker, like, and he's like harassing old lady. What does he do? He either harasses the old lady next to him or like steals a pen or some shit like that. And then then all of a sudden Stone Cold's voice comes over.
Yeah,
reads the fucking
the next ball.
P52. And Booker's just got that like.
Yeah, they just had like these crazy segments of Stone Cold just assaulting Booker T in public, like just and it'd always just be Booker T like, oh man, I'm safe, like I'm good, and then just like Stone Cold out of nowhere would just beat the shit out of him.
I can remember like Stone Cold getting hit by that limo, and then it was like that big like, oh, who the fuck was driving?
Yeah, it was like
everyone's like
Rikishi. I did it for the Rock.
Yeah.
The best gimmick, I mean, probably got to be that generation, The Rock. He used to just talk shit on everyone, and so brutally, like so fucking brutally.
His gimmick never really changed.
No, like he
was always like the same guy kind of thing, but he would just go from like good to bad.
Yeah, heel to face. Yeah, that's very true. Actually, he did.
Like when his music changed, it was like he was like different.
Yeah,
like
that was when he was like the acting heaps, wasn't he?
Yeah. He like came back and his like music was all different. I was like,
yeah, and he acted like all up himself and shit.
Like,
yeah,
this isn't the Rock, cunt.
But then like I feel like they figured that that's not right, so then they're like, okay, let's just make him talk shit on people.
Yeah.
So I just remember there's like the Armageddon Hell in a Cell, where it's like the 6-man Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Awesome fucking match. I'm trying to think who was in it. It's Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, I believe, was in it. Undertaker, Stone Cold, Rock, Triple H. That seems right. Yeah. Best fucking match. Forgot my fucking point completely. Oh yeah, The Rock's doing a promo beforehand. And like the way he rips on every single one of them motherfuckers is honestly the best thing you'll ever fucking see in your life. So just look up Rock pre-match promo Armageddon. I think it's like 2000. Just watch that fucking match.
Okay.
Actually, it's fucking amazing. Yeah, Undertaker throws Rikishi. Rikishi's in it, so maybe Rikishi instead of Chris Jericho.
Right.
I think.
Is that where he throws him into that like truck?
Yeah, throws him
like
off.
Full of hay.
Yeah, it's like, you see the whole truck just like. Dude, that's a lot of motherfucking weight, man. Like, props to Rikishi for taking that.
Just, like, falling backwards like that, like.
Yeah, that'd be so scary.
That.
There's a segment, or like a little clip of Undertaker after he does that, and he's like poking his tongue out, but he's like missing the tip of his tongue. Apparently, like bit the tip of his tongue off in that match.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah, the promo beforehand is just like maybe better than the match. I don't know. It's fucking up there. I just remember The Rock being like, I did it for the right. And you're trying to thumb wearing fatty. It's just the funniest shit, man. The way he could just like so naturally rip on people. We're having some difficulties here. Gonna pause real briefly.
Ooh.
Sorry about that, everyone. We actually gave Franklin the day off today. He's just been.
Well, you did, weirdly enough.
Yeah. He's been doing real well. Nothing bad to say here. He's been killing it behind the scenes, behind the desk. He's just been doing great things. So yeah, I just decided we'll give him the day off.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
I mean, can we just talk about Rikishi for a minute? And just like how degrading his character was to him.
And everyone else.
Yeah, like obviously everyone else. But like, he's a Samoan. He's not a sumo wrestler.
Oh yeah, he used to. That's right. We discussed that.
He's a super proud Samoan. And they're like, no, you're wearing this thong. You're going to shove your stinky ass into people's face.
You're going to be Japanese.
Yeah.
You're remotely Japanese.
Yeah. Your finishing move is literally called the stink face. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fucking. But then, like, you look at his family, like, now. I touched up on WWE the other day, just seeing, like, who's doing what. And it's like, yeah, like, the WWE is essentially just, like, Roman Reigns and, like, whoever the fuck, the Usos. For some reason, Sami Zayn, who's just, like, a white ginger.
Yeah, I was about to say some weird white ginger with fucking hay. Like,
the least Samoan person you'll ever fucking see in your life. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure wrestling is just them at the moment.
Pretty much.
Like, they hold 90% of the titles. Like, because Roman holds the two main, like, WWE titles because they split them into, like, Raw and SmackDown for some reason and then just gave them both to him. Like, fucking good job, guys. You're honestly killing it in the creative.
And then watch him give it to Logan Paul.
Ugh. I mean, don't even get me started on Logan Paul, Nettie. What a weird transition. I'm just going to fight Floyd Mayweather. And I'm just going to go wrestle Roman Reigns for the WWE title.
Yeah, he just gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. So
kills it.
Yeah.
Fucking kills it. I can't find that much bad shit to say about him. Because, like, I like the way that he, like, runs his podcast. I like the way that he, like, you know, kind of fucking carries himself since that whole fucking shit that happened in that forest.
Japanese suicide forest incident.
Yeah. So I feel like he's, like, done real well to, like, change his life. But,
you ever seen that fucking clip of, I can't remember who he has on his show, and they're, like, asking him, like, oh, where would you like to travel kind of thing? And he's like, oh, man, I'd love to go to Japan. And they're all like, yeah. And then he's like, what? Like, what happened kind of thing? And then he's like, oh.
Is he just not allowed back there or something?
Oh, I don't think it's that. I just think he probably doesn't want to go back there. Bad memories.
I mean, he should probably take some of, like, the fucking billions of dollars that he just has and probably just, like, go invest it into that country.
Just rake.
Not all of it. Hey?
Just raking it in.
Oh, right. Yeah, killing it. Good on him. Like, nothing but good things to say about him. Just nothing but terrible shit to say about his brother.
He'd be richer if Floyd paid him.
Oh, right, Floyd. Come on, man. He's trying to count it, bro. He's still trying to get it together. I seen him working hard behind the scenes. He's got money with him.
They still can't hand it to his mate to recount yet.
Yeah. Well, Floyd's got to get through it, and he's got to pass it to money. Yeah. And money's got to get re through it. It's a lot of money they got to pay him. So, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, fucking ages.